Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Taurus for October 2020. Keep in mind, my friends, it's a general message. Take what you feel resonates for you on a soul level with your heart. Disregard the rest. Go about your day. Know that no matter what messages do come through today, it's still up to you and your active free will, your Grassroots Evolution. The choices you make, the steps you take towards your fulfillment, and how you get that, that's up to you. And to me, that's personal freedom and power, my friends. For all my subscribers, thank you guys. You mean the world to me. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please feel free to subscribe if this resonates with you. Like and share if you feel called to. Every little bit helps, and I love you guys all for it. Thank you for being here again. I already said that, but I just want to reiterate it. So before I get started, I also want to let you know that time is fluid. So even though I'm asking for messages for October, October is almost over, but this is when Spirit's going to deliver this particular message. So take it for when it applies. It may be hitting a situation from the past, something that's happening currently, or something that's not yet happened. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart, and just put it out of your mind. If it doesn't resonate now, there may be something later that you're like, oh yeah, that's what she was talking about. So I'm going to take a moment to call in Spirit. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to jump in to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible, and only using messages or delivering messages that are for the highest good of those of us watching. So I'm going to start off today with a message from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle, and see what messages today Spirit has for you. So let's take a look. Spirit for the sign is Taurus. What messages would be the most beneficial and helpful for October 2020 for the sign of Taurus, please, Spirit? We're going forward. They're already reminding me, so we had one that fell, that we have a full moon in Taurus, I believe, on Halloween, on the 31st. So guys, this is really, really earthy energy, your energy as well, so use it. Ground in, hone it, and, is there something in your life that you'd like to bring completions to? This might be something to kind of look at and be like, is there a cycle in my world that's ending? I love it. What fell onto the floor was family. And this is importance of our family, yes, our biological families, our root families, the people that we grew up with, the families that we have right now, our children, our spouses. This also includes chosen family. So it could be your social network or your safety net, I guess it is, the people that you call family, the people that you love unconditionally. This card also talks about an importance for unconditional love and forgiveness, because it's within these family relationships, be it friendship or actual family, adopted families, whatever it is, it's in these close-knit family type relationships where we experience unconditional love and grace and forgiveness, because we all mess up sometimes. We all have days where we're not our best selves, and these relationships are understanding because they love us. They know that at times we're not always at our best. And these are the people, though, that you want to strive to become better for, as well as this closeness and the bond. For some of you, the hugs are really important. Hugs are wonderful, and try hugging for 20 seconds. Try extending those hugs. See how it feels. See how you feel, even adding this into practice on a more regular basis. So this is number 23. Number 5, if you add them together, about change. The mantra here says, I share unconditional love and receive it in return. So there is an idea here that says, I'm just going to read you a little bit here. So you're being called to tune into the energy of unconditional love. Many of us store unresolved family traumas. As time passes and we evolve our perspective, we can find forgiveness in our hearts. We eventually realize that our families have always done the best they could with the resources, level of emotional development, that's a big one, and knowledge they had at the time. Tap into your divine motherly nature as you practice forgiveness and unconditional love. Look for opportunities to heal any old wounds with family members and find ways to connect with them, whether it's through a phone call, sharing a meal, or planning a visit. If connecting directly is not possible, Try finding peace through meditation and setting the intention to transform any negativity into feelings of love. There's a journal prompt as well, if you wanted to dive deeper into this, that says, what problem areas, if any, remain unsolved in your family? How do you think resolving any outstanding issues would impact your life? And this is really important when they talk about that we hold trauma, because throughout your spiritual journey, much of it will be focused on your inner child and our childhood trauma, the things that we perceived as a child. What I like about their explanation of this card and how I feel like it fosters forgiveness is seeing these unresolved issues and going, you know what? They did the best they could with the resources, knowledge, and the most important one, the level of their emotional maturity, right? Not everybody is going to have high emotional maturity. Not everyone is going to be even available to be the person that you needed them to be because they have their own trauma. When we realize our parents are human, our family, they're human, they have experience as well, they hold on to their own trauma, it helps to educate us. And it also helps us to know, you know what? I don't want my babies to experience what I experienced. I owe them and I owe myself to heal my unhealed trauma regarding my family. For some of you, you may want to talk to them to say, hey, this is how I felt, and really be open to the dialogue that comes back and forth. You know, make sure as well, like, you're coming at it from a peaceful place if that's what you're wanting to foster. So go, look, I'm not upset. I understand that you did the best that you could, but this is what I'm really holding on to. Try and make peace with that. And if that's not possible, knowing that in your meditative state, I would say one thing that would help would be to imagine in your mind's eye, if this situation isn't something where you feel you can go talk to them, imagine in your mind's eye the discussion that needs to be had. And in your mind's eye, tell them what you need to say and have them respond with, I apologize, I'm sorry, give them a hug. Know that in this 3D reality, not everybody can own up to, even perceived wrongs, so they may feel like they're being attacked by you saying these things. But if you don't feel comfortable in talking to people about it, even if it's in family members, do that in your meditative space. Give them a hug, give yourself a hug, allow forgiveness to take place. And what I'm saying also with this family and unforgiveness is it doesn't mean that you have to keep toxic family members around you. If you do try and talk to them and it becomes more toxic, you got your answer. Forgive them for not being able to be the person that you need them to be, for being too much in their ego mind, and kind of release the attachment to the feelings that they have caused you and the trauma that you may be holding. For some of you as well, I'm hearing like a family counselor really might be helpful, might be important. I know many people are leery of counseling and therapy, and oftentimes as well, if we have somebody, an abuser or somebody who's inflicted trauma on us, they're more than likely not going to want to talk about it, and they're more than likely not going to go to therapy and get help. It's going to be you who's going to need to heal, because you can't control anyone around you. You can't make them get help. You can't make them change. You can't make them see their part. You can't make them see that what they did hurt you. All you can do is be responsible for your own healing. So this is really important, to foster unconditional love, unconditional grace, and show yourself the love and respect that you need. Walk away from the people who are not willing to show you those qualities in return. You can hold space for them. Say, I love you, but at this point I need to set clear boundaries. As well as if there is a narcissistic dynamic at all between family members, this is really where these energetic bonds and holds come, because we feel guilty, we feel bad, even though we're doing what is best for us. Sometimes people can make it so that we're bad or it's wrong because we are standing on our own 2 feet and not doing what they are asking us to, or just refusing to budge. And I feel like this is where, if you feel in your heart boundaries are right for you, it doesn't matter if it's not right for someone else, right? If you have boundaries and you're implementing them, right? Usually the people that like to cross those boundaries, they are real mad about it. That's not your problem, that's theirs, okay? So I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck is energy work. So this is really wonderful because you see all 7 chakras here. Sitting down, she is meditating. I feel like the black hair is important as well. Same with the black one here, because this is nothingness and everything all at the same time. Honoring our dualities. This is also, I'm feeling like being called, asking you to draw down the pillar of light, to feel when you're asking spirits to come down through your head, bring that white energy and this light, ask it to clear away any blocks to any of the chakras or any energy systems in your body that need to be released. You can plant your feet on the ground, spread your feet apart, and ask it to cleanse this energy, to cleanse your energy field, and to transmute anything that was stagnant or blocking or inauthentic or negative, to transmute down through your feet into the earth's core with love. And as you're drawing this energy to you, is there anything that you see? Do you see colors? Do you feel something? Oftentimes, when we're drawing energy, my heart chakra is always the one that's like, whoa, hey, this may be where you need to do a little bit more work. You may want to look for a Reiki practitioner or somebody who does other kinds of energy work. For some of you as well, I'm hearing like Qigong. You may want to take up Qigong as a practice, an energetic practice. There's also here, if you are not wanting to actually go to a practitioner, or you're not wanting to spend money, there is lots of different Reiki channels on YouTube. I myself subscribe to a channel called Divine White Light, but take a look around because that might also help you. That's a number 22. So we have 23 and 22, and I opened up to 23. So 22 is, the mantra here is, my energetic body is clear and radiating love. Pay attention as well when we're with family, with friends. How do our energy centers feel? Are we absorbing? Are we becoming a sponge for other people? Are we sucking in negativity? If someone around us is in a foul mood, are we experiencing this as well? Putting up energetic shields to keep your energy free of any of that stuff and not becoming a sponge is self-love and self-care. So if you know that you're walking into a difficult situation, call in Spirit, say, Spirit, please surround me with this protective bubble of white light. Keep my energy safe, keep my energy mine. This would be really great after one of these cleansings, right after these energetic cleansings. Right now, currently, I'm feeling it in kind of my solar plexus. There's a lot of energy here. So this is also, to me, speaking of autonomy. I'm burning some Palo Santo. You can use sage just to help clear. So this is something else you could do to clear your energy field, is, Spirit, please help clear away any blocks or any inauthentic energy, anything that is not love and life from my energy field. Help transmute it and transform it out into the world with love. And please shield my energetic body and allow only good positivity into my world. Okay, that's quick little thing that you can do. If you don't have Palo Santo, use energy, use your intention, use sage, however you need to. They're also showing me here, number 52, sorry, take a walk. Clear your head, because moving our body can be very, very helpful. Guys, if you don't feel this has resonated, check your moon or your rising or Venus. See if there's a message there for you as well. There's lots of different calculators on the internet. Just search up birth chart calculator. But sometimes as well, these messages aren't going to be for everyone. Okay? So this is the Shadowscapes Tarot, and we're going to ask Spirit for what does Taurus need to know? And you get the 7 of Swords that flew out upright. So, and 2 other cards. The 7 of Swords, the Seven of Wands, two very spiritually guided numbers as well, though. And the last one is the Three of Wands, which is waiting. I am being drawn to take this bottom card. It is the bottom of the deck. And you have the Magician. It was in the reverse. I'm not going to read it as a reversal. However, as a reversal, it's more about manipulation, about going about this ends justify the means kind of relationship, kind of partnership, kind of way of going about life, that it doesn't matter who we squash or what we have to do, what manipulations or untruths I have to tell, I'm going to get my way. That, for some of you, may be a person around you. It may be whatever family we're picking up on. So keep an open mind, though. It might be something completely different. I'm not going to read it in the reversal because I feel like you're the master of your own destiny. You're the creator of your world, the co-creator, and it takes you and your active free will. One of the reasons I do believe it's so important in this particular spread for the energy work, though, is because there is someone in your midst who might be a little bit of a liar. This Seven of Swords, I've shuffled this deck repeatedly, and it has been coming out quite a bit. I feel like as well, because we're coming to this point of the full moon, that there's a lot of trickery and thievery and untruths. Shit is about to get real, my friends, and the light from that moon is about to illuminate anything that's been done in the dark. What is done in the dark will come to light. And I feel like with the Seven of Wands, there could be someone in your midst who I heard gaslighting. So if you see this particular Seven of Wands, the badger, and I don't know if they're foxes, but the badger and the, let's call it a fox, are quarreling. And it does look like to me that this particular fox is also defending babies. This could be custody battles as well. For some of you, I heard like you may have a partner. If you are working out like co-parenting things, you may have a partner who, and again, I heard the word narcissistic, but that is not for everyone, okay? And if it's not yours, don't take it. But if you have a person in your midst who is constantly, you feel, attacking you and is telling you lies. Crazy making is one of the words that I'm hearing as well when we have that narcissistic abuse or somebody in our world who can't take responsibility for themselves. They're always going to outwardly project. So rather than seeing what may be something they've done wrong or something that they can fix or they can work on, much like with this, what I was saying, if you don't feel like speaking to this individual is going to help anything, take it in your mind's eye, avoid them if you can, right? With this, someone could say, I'm not doing that, you're crazy. Be like, you're just oversensitive, you're overreacting. Well, of course they're going to say that you're overreacting, but if it hurts you, if you had an emotional reaction to it, you are not overreacting. How you handle yourself from your hurt, that's on you. How you feel towards something they say or do, though, that's on them. And if they tell you you don't feel that way, that's not what I was saying, that's not what I was doing. You need to hold on to your own strength, use your own intuition, save your power, get the heck out of this situation, right? And this is why I think it's so important. Use your energy work. Get that negativity out of your energetic field. Take this walk and clear your head. Speak with spirit. Okay? Chanting is under there too, using sound vibrations. I think here with this Three of Wands, you may have been waiting. And I heard what I just heard is time will tell. So the waiting card is about watching your ships come in, knowing that they're coming. It's just they're not here yet. Many of you, I just heard legal battle, and again, it could be custody battle, it could be lots of different things. And I'm only saying custody because I feel the kids here. But I could even have someone who kind of is filling the kids' heads with misinformation, not acting like an adult at all. So this is also saying, you know what? Know what you want, put your energy forward, take the steps that you can in this world to create the change that you want to see. Get legal help if there is a chance for reconciliation in this situation. Family therapy, if they're willing to do it, might be helpful for them to see, this kind of activity. Some people don't even know that the way that they're acting is wrong because they, again, have trauma. So if your whole life this has been the reaction is to dismiss your feelings, or if they have always had people in authority dismiss their feelings and combative, they may feel like this is normal. And this is where family therapy or something may help to be like, no, it's actually not normal. Here's some better tools that you can use. When you feel angry like this, or when you feel defensive, how can we react? Well, first off, if we feel defensive, we can step back, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, get the heck out for a walk, clear our mind, come back, and express ourselves in a non-yelly, non-judgmental, or non-combative way. So, with the Three of Swords, know that your ships are coming. What you're waiting for is coming. It's just we're in a period of limbo. Well, how you go about getting your desired outcome, that's on you, and that's important, okay? For what I heard for some of you is just don't resort to black magic. Black magic to me is that negative, dark, manipulative aspect. We are all a mix of light and dark. And when we're upset, when we're angry, even if we're not intending to, if we're thinking ill of a person or saying negative things about a person, we can project energy to them, which is why this was so important as well about cleansing your energy. Because if you are in a situation that has been really crappy and constantly feeling there's bickering and fighting and arguing, and somebody's just holding a whole lot of disdain for you, if the situation resonates, again, shielding yourself so that it doesn't matter what they think, it's going to bounce. And one of the things as well you can do in this energetic shield is also put up like imaginary mirrors that project outward, and have it so that spirit, if there are negative energies coming towards me, please project that back out to the person. There is also a stone called bronzite that repels negative energy, and it actually helps prevent psychic attack, because this stone is said to also send back the energy to where it came from. So if somebody is wanting to put out lots of negative energy, let them have it. Shield yourself. You don't need that kind of negativity in your world. The bottom of the deck is the Chariot in reverse, and I feel like that's because we have Three of Wands. We're waiting. We're waiting for movement. So while we're waiting, doesn't mean we have to be stagnant. We work on ourselves. We spend the time with a family that we love, that are there for us. This could even be like talking to them about what's going on in your life. So I have the Earth Magic Oracle here. I'm going to pull one card for advice for Taurus. Please, Spirit, can you give me one card for advice moving forward for anyone who's resonated this far? Spirit, thank you. You have Iceberg and Submerged. So there may be much more that meets the eye to this situation. I'm also feeling family trauma, that here's what we can see. We may see this manipulative, horrible behavior, what's lurking underneath the surface. The other thing, the other thing I'm hearing is you're not responsible for what's lurking underneath someone else's surface. You are, however, responsible for what's lurking underneath your surface. So if you're feeling like you're getting constantly bottled up and ready to explode, we need to address the underlying issues on what is making me feel like I'm going to explode. Is there one more card, please, Spirit? Oh, too many, but 3. Grounding. Ground yourself. Go hug a tree. Be the tree. Remember that as above, so below, as within, so without. How we're seeing the relationship happen with other people, we want to really take a good look in the mirror, see if we're helping to engage and to perpetuate the behavior. If we're grounded, it's a whole lot less likely that other people's crap is going to affect us the same way as well. DNA and karma, for sure with the family, there could be lots of different karmic cycles playing out. I just heard bloodlines as well. So you may even, this could be children as well. And then reflection with the winter solstice here. For some of you, what I heard was a decision or a movement may happen signify the winter solstice, this is also about reflection. So while you're staying in the stillness, this is reflection too. While you're being still, waiting for an answer or waiting for movement or positive change, take the time to reflect on all that you've done, all that you've been. What would you like to see? And to heal from whatever situation this has been. Okay, so whatever's submerged, if this is yourself, if there's lost parts of you coming to light, take time to reflect on it and to see, well, how did this really affect me? If it's childhood trauma too, what is it that's underneath and how has it affected you in your worlds? That's what I have for you, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful end of the month. I hope that November is great for you. I will talk to you in November. I love you all, and I hope that whatever this situation is resolved peacefully and in your favor. Bye, guys.